a tumble. You almost smashed the M. All right. Quit looking out the window if you can't control yourself. All right, welcome back to Less Cash, More Mash. My name's Tom.
And I'm Mike.
And today we're cracking open a new bottle of Woodford Reserve wheat. Shirt says more than just wheat on there, but I wanted to stress that part because they have
It really doesn't say much on there.
It might not. So this is actually 90.4 proof. It's non-age statement. It is batch 151, bottle number 2024. It's a Brown-Forman product that was released in July of 2019, which just baffles me. Like, it just seems so recent, where everyone else is like 1792, and you know what I mean? But it's made at the Woodford Reserve Distillery. This has actually, which one I was just reading about it, the only other one that I know that has it is the rabbit hole. You know what confuses me? Cave Hill Rabbit Hole. So I always want to say Rabbit Hill or Cave Hole. So anyways, this is 52% wheat, 20% malted barley, 20% corn, and 8% rye. So it's got the 4, and that I remember that one had 4 too. Distinct grains in it. Most of them only have like the 3. So a little fun fact, after Prohibition, the government allowed 4 different styles of straight whiskeys to be made. One being bourbon, one being rye, one being malt, and one being wheat. And Woodford Reserve is one of the few proud people that can say they have one of all of them. So it's $39.99 for this, and I've been kind of excited to try it. Nice little pop. I do like these bottles. I don't know what it is. Maybe because of my little, tiny little hands fit around them and stuff. I'm going to pour terribly because it's got a short neck. But we have been fans of like the wheaters that we've tried.
Hey, you know what's a hard bottle?
I just missed that one.
It is the that first call that I had.
That thing was huge.
That bottle was a hard bottle.
You almost need like a wheel.
That was like a two-handed bottle.
It's like when you buy you always say, oh, it's a good idea to get a 3-liter bottle of soda. And then when you go to pour it, you're like, that was a terrible idea to get a 3-liter bottle of soda. It's just awkward and that actually, the more that I do stuff like this, all like 1.75 liters. I know why bars have the little ones. So all handles are pour stupid, especially in the beginning. That first neck pour. Once it's, Jesus, I poured terrible. I'm not even sure how much of it is actually in my glass.
You won't be sad on the nose.
I didn't think I would be, but honestly, what I remember now, Woodford, according to you guys, is going to pop up not that long ago. We literally did Woodford probably a month ago. We ended up bumping it like 3 or 4 weeks after the fact because we wanted to get the triple mash out.
Which was good.
Oh no, that is actually a big nose. It jumps right out of the glass.
And the last few we've done actually have been pretty close to that.
Jumping out of the glass.
Yeah, well, maybe other than maybe Jeffers.
Yeah, no,
that was all right for the price, but
it really was actually considering. Considering the one review I read, the guy was like, it tastes more like gasoline and it smells more like gasoline than it does whiskey. And it wasn't anything. Now this has that, it had an aftertaste right at the end. I only took a little sip. I'll have to go a little more. I don't think I poured myself enough.
Okay, me either. It actually seems to drink hotter than 90. To me.
There is definitely a different nose in this one though.
And it's changed after the sip. Usually it gets stronger, and this kind of went away to me.
Nose wise?
Yeah. Well, that's coming back.
I was gonna say mine didn't go away. There is a boatload of flavors going on in my mouth right now. That heavy presence of wheat really made it changed the flavor. It doesn't have that traditional, it totally changed the flavor of this. I don't remember the breakdown. I'd have to look at my notes.
It seems to drink hotter though. it kind of hits you when you swallow, like right here.
Well, yeah, you almost get that Kentucky hug, like you're drinking a
for
higher proof.
90 proof,
And it's a low rye too. It's only 8% rye.
and that's why I kept looking.
But
at
it's the 4 grains, so I'm wondering. Well, that's what I'm thinking in my head. The only other one I know is that rabbit hole.
It would be sad to take that.
I would
out.
really hate to have to try that one again. I don't want to trash this one. Let's just start by saying,
Oh, it's very
we
good.
really love the rabbit hole. This one is very good. But as far as weeders go, we have the makers and stuff like that. But this was, I think,
What was
one of the best weeders we drank.
before I get too excited? So it's 95 proof.
All right, so it's
So
a little bit
more
more. A
proof.
little bit
I
more.
remember this one being a kicker though.
No, I remember it being super flavorful and just absolutely delicious. And nice pouring. I don't know exactly what's going on over there. But normally, because it's got the little lip on it, it's like a nice, easy pourer.
Did I screw you?
No.
It's another one on the hit list.
Yeah, no, we really liked this one when we drank it. I remember that. See, this one's giving me more of like an oat, like the Woodford to me. You're getting like that. You're getting a cross between the oatmeal, like a brown sugar cinnamon oatmeal, and or if you're doing like a zucchini bread, like you get that combination.
Yeah.
Where the rabbit hole,
It's almost like a nut.
it gets I was just gonna say it's almost like a.
If
It's
I
almost
can
like
only remember that in a
but
line.
I'm also getting. Not only do I get like I was gonna say a pecan, like I'm getting like a pecan, but I also get like a hint of a cherry in there. Like I'm getting like
Really
a
get the fruit
little
right
fruit. I'm gonna take a sip of the rabbit.
Mhm.
And I think that's why we like that one. It's got a complex layer of flavors to me too.
It might even have a nuttier flavor going down.
Yeah, that one is just really, really good too. That one's just everything about that one when we drank it the first time.
Yeah, if I can just remember that in the blind.
It definitely, especially, and I don't know if it's just because we're coming off of the Woodford. It definitely has a nuttier note.
Woodford's good though.
No, it's very good. It's very good. I'm almost sad we just took that out. Although right now, coming off of this one,
The nose
did I just get a berry? I think I just got a. I'm getting like
the
a cherry.
Woodford does have like a serious
I'm getting like a cherry note.
oatmeal whole.
It does, but it just smelled like I just whipped maraschino cherries in my oatmeal.
I don't really get that, but boy, you really get it.
And a syrup too, like almost a maple syrup. I'm almost getting like a maple syrup on the Woodford. No, just come, and I don't know if it's because I'm coming off this one, which
Yeah.
is more of a nutty,
It is nuttier.
and then you come back to this one. I'm actually almost getting maple syrup out of the Woodford Reserve. Like I'm really getting like a. If you took oatmeal and you poured maple syrup on the top and then threw in a cherry just for fun, like that's what I'm getting at the end.
It's a good drinker.
It's actually very good.
It is. It's what was it? $40? Did you write it up there?
Mhm.
Yeah, $40.
$39.99. Now it's been so long since we.
I'd say keep the penny, so it's $40 for
It's
me.
been right. It's been so long for since we drank the regular one. I remember Woodford being just a nice, easy,
It was.
everyday, traditional
was
bourbon
wasn't
style.
that 80 something?
It's right there in the middle.
Yeah, see where it is. Can't see what it is. 90.4.
Yeah, so it's the
same
same.
proof.
So it's the same proof. It's just a different mash bill.
Yeah.
I remember that one being good, but every time we have one of these, I say, geez, I think I might be a weeder. Same thing when I drink a rye. I think I'm a rye guy. You know what I mean? Like I really kind of, it gives you that difference in flavor. They seem
does.
sweeter. They seem more gentle.
Now, Rabbit Hole is nut and syrup.
I get the syrup in Woodford huge. I'm actually getting like maple syrup. It smells like oatmeal, but I put maple syrup in my oatmeal. That's what it smells like with the Woodford Reserve to me. More.
Never tried that trick.
more of I did actually back when I was costing too much money, so you got that like the real oats, like the ones you would make, and you had to and you have to cook them and it take for and they taste like fucking the box they came in. So I would put like some maple syrup in it just to give it a flavor.
Very good.
And that's what this one actually reminds me of. A lot. Like this is totally like if you get the nuts, you get like a pecan in the rabbit whole. So bad at that. This is actually delicious. This is actually really good.
It is.
Oh, I'm actually liking that one.
So that's actually twice though for this company that they've both been very good, easy drinkers. Not even really super easy. It's just a good flavor.
They're around too. That's the good thing I like about these guys. They're not overly priced. I mean, they're not moderate, but they're not crazy. Oh. They come out with traditional flavors. I mean, it's a Brown-Forman product, so they've been around. You know what I mean? Like they make a good product for a decent price.
If you're looking for a lot of information on a bottle, it's not that.
They have a wide collection too, like I said, because they have the malt one, because I've seen that. They have the double oak one, the double oak one, you know what I mean? So, I mean, they make a consistent, good product. So far, we're 2 for 2. I would buy either one of them again.
Mm. You know what's funny too? When you go, frequent as liquor store as much as I do, there's a lot of drinkers out there.
No, there is.
Because the stores get hit pretty hard. Like, you go on a Monday, there's a lot of blank spots in the shelves.
Well, that's one of them things they always say, you know, when times get bad, people drink more. You know what I mean? Like, people always seem to have money, they buy alcohol. They just say, whether you're happy or you're sad, you want to drink. That's what it is. So, drinking just kind of goes
There's a lot of happiness going on with this person.
Well, honestly, too, drinking went quadrupled when COVID hit too, because people had nothing else to do. So they're like, let's start drinking.
Because they had to stay home.
That's what I'm saying. So they're like,
there was no out.
I don't have to go anywhere, so I might as well start drinking. You know.
You're home. Your wife's home. Your kids are home. Trying to work. That would be in some houses.
Mm-hmm.
I have no kids, so I'm good.
I ain't got enough places to hide. I'm good. Overall, no. This is actually really good.
Yes, it is.
In hindsight, we probably should have brought the other one out and seen which one we like better, but stay tuned. Maybe we'll do that on the next time. See if we like the wheat over the thing.
Or we could do that on a Friday. No, we can't. We don't know when we're going to know what we have.
It goes with my next theory. When I was thinking of doing mash mix up Monday, but you were just complaining about Tuesday and Friday taking up your day. But I was thinking we haven't really got any suggestions. But I was thinking when we do have a controversy, this and that, or say we get the malt one, which one's better? We could do which Woodford's better.
We don't really have to have a date for that. We can just say.
No. I know. I was just trying to think of if I tried to make another intro, because people seem to like the intro, or Jimmy liked the intro anyways. Nobody else commented on it.
We don't get a lot of comments actually.
So shame on you. Hit a comment down below. We need them. Suggestions are good though, really. If you notice over the last few weeks, we've really been trying to pump out some quality products, and we have some real bangers up here right now that are absolutely delicious and stuff like that.
The downfall is they're a month out.
Yep. Not when you see this, they would have just came out, but yeah, they don't know that. It's going to be coming. We're trying to bang out as many videos as possible, and stuff to keep it with jobs and conflicts of time and stuff like that, trying to keep one coming out daily. But we're trying to pump out as many as we can for the time we can. So any suggestions, comments, they're only going to help us. So same thing, like I always say it on Tuesday and Friday, if you don't like the segment, leave a comment down below, because maybe we can come up with something. Or if you think, if you did this instead of this, maybe it would be better. Whatever. Just leave a comment down below, because it's only going to help us in the future.
Yep.
So that being said, my comment to you is, go out and try this if you haven't tried it. If you are a weeder, I seem to...
Even if you're not, it's pretty tasty.
If
you actually just like Woodford over there, then this is worth trying too.
And that's what I almost wish we pulled down the other Woodford just to give it a shot with the... We can do it in the future. It's not a big deal. But I'm curious on how much different it tastes. Because I remember that one being pretty mellow. This one has a complexity of flavors. It has
does.
a really good nose. And because I'm liking that whole maple syrup oatmeal smell I got going on with this thing. And drinkability
Mine was so
wise,
good, it's gone. So
not saying I went with the other one so I could save it. But it's actually really good. So
it is very good.
well, there you go. We'll try to keep it short and sweet then. So there it is. There is Woodford Reserve Kentucky Straight Wheat Whiskey. Need my glasses on that one. I almost said bourbon. I'm like, it can't be a bourbon because it's not majority of corn. I thought it was interesting though because you don't find a lot of them that have 4 different grains in them. So that was kind of good. But and maybe that little bit of rye in there. Whatever they're doing it right.
Yes, I agree.
Because I want to see what this tastes like in a couple weeks because I'm almost getting
Probably still very good.
Right now, I'm still getting that cherry pop out of it. Like I got the oatmeal with the cinnamon with like a little piece of
It
cherry.
has a
in it.
huge nose.
It does. So, well, there you go. We'll leave it at that. Give it a try. Leave a comment down below. Thank you all for watching. And
Thank y'all.
yeah, I'm a Southerner now. I broke into Scotch. I was a Scottish guy for a minute there when I went Scotch the other day. So hey, it happens. So spend less, drink more. Cheers.
Cheers. Very good.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that was rabbit hole. It's still very good.
No, that did.